Today, we are going to continue with our study on John chapter 1, and we're going to start with verses 16 through 18. For his fullness she gave all received, and grace upon grace. For the law was given through Moses. Grace and truth were realized through Jesus Christ. No one has seen God at any time. The only begotten God who is in the bosom of the Father, he has explained him. Christians have misread John chapter 1 verse 17 for a long time. The King James Version, for example, sets the Torah and the Gospels in antithesis to one another. For the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by Jesus Christ. Now, what happens here is Christians often misunderstand this to mean that the law was from Moses, but has now been replaced by grace through Jesus Christ. The Greek of John chapter 1 verse 17 does not contain the adversarious word of but. The King James translators inserted the word but into this verse, even though no conjunction appears in any of the Greek manuscripts of John. One word changes a lot of things. John refers to the gifts of God in Messiah as chesed upon chesed, that is, kindness upon kindness. The first kindness refers to the revelation of the Torah of Moses, where God discloses his nature as abounding in chesed and truth. And the second kindness refers to the revelation of Yeshua, the living Torah, through whom God's chesed and truth come from. Now, let me point out that John is not setting the Torah aside as a relic of the past in favor of a new revelation. Instead, John sees Jesus as affirming the covenant promises God made in the Torah. In verse 18, John says, "No one has ever seen God," still alluding to the story of Moses on Mount Sinai. When Moses asked him to reveal his glory in Exodus 33:20, which I've written on the board for you, so go back and look at this. The Lord said, "You cannot see my face and live." The unseen God is the utterly transcendental one. Moses received only a glimpse, as it were, of Moses' back, and that small glimpse resulted in the great revelation of the written word, the Torah. Now, after reminding us that no one can see God, not even Moses, John then returns to the Abraham and Isaac illustration. Abraham represents the transcendent God who cannot be seen. Isaac represents the unique son who is in his father's lap. Isaac looks identical to Abraham. Even if a person never saw Abraham, he could actually discern what Abraham looks like by looking at Isaac. And it's in this way the unique son makes the unseen father known. He is in a special position to do this because he is in the Father's lap, which is to say, he is in the closest possible relationship with God himself. The Greek term exegesato, which I've written here on the board, or has made him known, as it translates, is related to the English word exegesis, okay? Josephus uses this as a technical term for rabbinic exposition on the Torah. In John's day, the rabbis opened the Torah and searched the scriptures to bring out its secrets, to bring out its treasures, to bring out things both new and old. They employed this method of exegesis to explain the Torah's mysteries and to clarify its obscure passages. And in a similar manner, the unique Son of the Father, who is in closest possible relationship with the Father, reveals and explains God to all of humanity. Amen and amen. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May His face shine upon you and give you peace. Amen and amen.